Hello, Pat Skeets here. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy it, and you can find a link below to my website where all of my pages are. They are posted there with design space links, so you can copy any page you like easily. You just download it to your design space. So let's begin. Today I'm going to do an album share, and it's a bunch of pages here, and these are actually all pages at a botanical garden with my girlfriend. She came to visit, and she lives alone, so there's no one ever to take her picture, and her only daughter lives in Australia, so I thought I would take a whole bunch of pictures of her so I could send these to her daughter, so she'd have a scrapbook of her mom, who's so far away. Anyway, this is the first page at the garden. I put a title on it, Girlfriend. So because she was wearing black and cream, I guess, I did this black and white and added green to it. I found this beautiful paper in my stash, and it had flourishes and branches all over it, so I just found pretty branches with flourishes and in a corners, like, you know, and I just used them as loose frames on top of the photo. It's a very simple page. I just cut out 4 of these, 2 the same and 2 like this. So that made it simple. I added pearls on the black page and black gems on the white page. So very pretty, I think. I love it. Now, so many of these garden pages are beautiful for portraits, or children, or bride, or prom, or weddings. I love flowers and I love botanical gardens, so I do a lot of flower scrapbooking, but honestly, these pages like this would be beautiful for bridesmaids or something. You could change ladybugs to butterflies or something. But anyway, I just wanted you to, while you're looking at these, and they're all florals in a garden, they are actually really good layouts for many other purposes. So, okay. Now this is special paper. I had, I think it's from Australia. It's beautiful floral print, and this was a stripe that coordinates with it, or another floral. This was a border, and this one is an all-over print. And then I added these pink stripe, this pink and peach stripe paper on top of it, just to give it a bit of a break from that. And then I love the ladybugs. I like bugs on my flower pages. So I found this beautiful image. That was careful cutting on the Cricut, but it did work out. It's very fine, but it worked if you have the right setting. Anyway, I love my ladybugs, and these flowers I did are a sticker from, or an embellishment from Creative Memories of Blossom, Botanical Blooms, in the pink or the red collection that's from. So that's a very simple page, and very pretty, very girly. I can see little girls being, pictures being put on that layout. Okay, now this one, I have this pad, and it has all these lovely mushrooms in it. So I thought I would do a mushroom theme on this page. Look at this beautiful park. There's a long walkway, and there's big hanging baskets all along it. So we were taking pictures all around there. So anyway, because of the mushroom paper that I chose, I decided to go with the mushroom theme. There was a border in that pad, and I had a mushroom border punch from Creative Memories, so I used that. Love this image that I found. And then I just cut out some tags from that pad. There's one sheet of paper that often has cards or tags or whatever, so this one had tags and I used them. This is a coordinating stripe for a background, 6-inch border all across the back. Then I did the big circle on top of that, divided it, crossed over 2 pages, so it just worked. And I love this page. Put my title on. Now this is another green and white. Green is my favorite color. So I do a lot of green. I use more green paper than any other color. Anyway, okay, so this one we just cut out background paper in a smaller, 1 inch smaller than the black paper. And then this is something you can easily do with a large printed paper. You don't want to cover the big flowers and you never know where to use it. So I cut it up in pieces. So I used a big piece over there and a big piece down here. So I just tucked the photo underneath that and tucked it under there so the pretty paper would show. And I just added a little bit of greenery, green leaves that looked like these leaves in the photo. Added a couple of sprigs more there and here, and then just added some gems. So this page was quite simple. By just matting the photos with the pretty paper and letting it show, I have a frame. Very simple frame, but pretty. And this paper is, these flowers were purpley pink. So I was going through my purple papers and I found this. And these flowers are kind of juvenile, cartoony, but I thought I'd just have fun with it. So I chose this. And then using all this coordinates, it was in the same pad, the stripe, so I'm using it as background on both sides. And wide mats again to make a frame. They create a frame. And added some titles, cut one photo in a circle, and used my Creative Memories cutting system for this shape. Then I created a cluster here with embellishments, and over here as well. And stuck a banner on there. So, oh yes, there's more embellishments up here and up there and down here. So it just was fun and simple. But this would be cute for a little girl's page too. Now we have a bold floral in red. I love red too. Okay, so I love this because of the paper, I think. So this is a free shape in Design Space, where the squares and that, where your shapes are. If you have Access, you get some more of them, and this is one of the ones from Access. So I used it for a background on both sides facing each other. And I have a border punch that is, it's actually Creative Memories postage stamp, but I use it often as a photo film strip. I use it for both things. So I just put a coordinating paper to this underneath. It's Graphics 45, this one is. Oh no, I think it might be Anna Griffin. Yeah, might be. Anyway, so at this park, there's an airplane. I think it might be, I don't know if it's from the war or not, but there's an old airplane on a pedestal there. at the park, and so I was thinking, oh, maybe it's a war one, and you know, Remembrance Day, so the red flowers there and the red on the plane made me choose the red floral paper. Anyway, very simple. 2 big roses here because of the roses. Oh, maybe they're peonies on this paper. Anyway, it's pretty. I added a few things here to create a cluster, and a few things here too. I love it. I guess we're all in love with paper. Papers make the page too. This is fun. I did this one. I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to do a bunch of geometric things, looking at what the free images are and that. And this, I did triangle backgrounds all the way around in 2 different prints. And then I switched them around for this page. Then I did triangle frames. I found these, so I put them all on top of everything. But I did mount my photo with a border punch on the mat at the top and at the side here, layering it. And I just added a tab there and there. Used a smaller triangle over here. The same frame, cut smaller. Placed one up there and one over there. It's just kind of random. Just having fun. So I created a cluster here with flowers from Creative Memories, and another cluster over here. Added a title, Friends. And there's a pretty page, pretty simple. Did add some gems on these triangles. It's a nice place to go for walks if you have a nice park near you or a botanical garden. Okay, this is, look, it's a fall page. I didn't think she was there in the fall. Anyway, I guess she was, because look at that tree. Okay, these are simple frames, and to fit 2 on the page, you have to shrink them a bit, so I trimmed down the photos. This I added, because it's such a simple frame, I embossed it with a large polka dot, and then I added this border. I don't think you could see it, but it does add detail and makes it more interesting. So I cut pieces of this border off and put a few here and a few here. Then I used a big, cut up a scallop circle for back here, and I used the other half back here. There's another one on top, cut in half, smaller. And then I did these funky flowers. I love them. They kind of reminded me of this flower in this paper because they had the stripes in them. So I did them in group of 3 groups of 2, 1, 2, 3. So it gave me a triangle of clusters, and I added this border on top. Then with each cluster I used some stickers from probably Echo Park. Yeah, so anyway, it made for a fun page, and I added gems in the center of all the flowers and around here and there. Very pretty page, but I love this paper. It's one from one of my old-time favorite pads. Anyway, if you go to my website, there's, I tell you where the paper is from, what I've used to make each page, and usually what cartridge the images are from. Okay, now another one. Isn't this pretty? I like it. Okay, so I put 2 borders joining these 2 pages, and then made this, this is probably a 10-inch square, and then on top of it I mounted a white one, and then I did the triangles again, varying them. There's a half and 2 triangles, so here's the half and 2 triangles. So I reversed them for these pages. And then I did a black frame on top of the photo. I did it over here. It didn't look right, so I moved it over there so they were balanced more. And then I created 3 clusters again. One here with stickers, another one up there, and then a smaller one there. Kind of pretty. I love these frames. I just love putting them on top of photos and in unusual places. Sometimes I put my photo partly in it. So that's another pretty, I could see this page being very, very nice for wedding or prom. I think that'd be a, you know, shower. Okay, another, oops, that one goes over there. Here we go. Here's another one. Pretty pink. Okay, so there's pink and yellow flowers in this big photo, and these yellow butterflies are all over. So I went with yellow butterflies and found a pink paper with some yellow. And that's how I chose it. This paper. And this coordinated with it, pink and green. Very much like the colors in these photos. So I did like probably a 6-inch border here, a 2-inch border here, or 3, 2.5. And then this is a border punch from Creative Memories Border Maker. Did it top and bottom in the dark green so it would show up on the light pink. And then I cut out some butterflies from Design Space, yellow ones, yellow and black because of the photos. And then these are from punches that I have, Martha Stewart and Creative Memories, I think. So added some embellishments here, flowers, 1, 2, 3 little clusters. Cute page for girls. All right, now we have this page. Okay, so this is an old picture of my girlfriend that I found. And this is a current one, so this is like then and now. I thought that was kind of cute. So we've been friends for 50 years. We were friends before I was married, so she's a dear friend. Anyway, I found this wonderful paper. It's Graphic 45 collection. And so I cut different ones into little squares and made that box underneath the photo. And then I did triangles to make a circle with those same papers over here. Then I found a big cluster that I liked and did a coordinating corner one up here. So that one's a border and that's a corner. I then have some semicircles and different papers here. Added a giant butterfly to this and a pair of sunglasses because she's wearing sunglasses in that photo. And I just added some little embellishments here, stickers and a bee on each flower. Some red gems around and black gems. And that's the end of this album. So I hope you enjoyed these pages, and please subscribe below if you haven't already. Happy scrapbooking, and thanks for watching.